We moved here to Portugal on June the 8th of June of this year. We received our D7 approval and had our passport stamped. We then flew back to the US on July 29th and then returned to Portugal on August 16th. For tax purposes, which of these dates is considered the day we became Portugal tax residents, Augusto?
Okay. So, if the first day that you are in Portugal was with the intention to stay, and you have a permanent house that you can stay here in Portugal, that in principle would trigger the tax residency from that date. On the opposite, if it was a first visit to deal with some administrative issues, and you stay in a hotel or similar, you do not have your own property yet, you are not decided to to move on a permanent basis, there may be grounds to sustain that only in August you made that decision and you came here with the intention to stay on a permanent basis from that moment on. So that would be, both could be applicable. But I think that there may be grounds to sustain that only in August. I don't know if in this case we do not have information about, for example, having a property or not in Portugal already.
Yeah, whether they were staying in a hotel or did they fall in love with a house and they bought a house in Qashqai or whatever. And so it really depends on circumstances. So it could go either way. So it's really a test of intent. So the tax residence is driven by it. So did you intend to make Portugal your home, your base? So
and have
center of life,
and have a place to live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, that place of a place of habitual abode could demonstrate that Portugal has become your center of life. So that
it could be a rented property or
long-term rent. Yeah. Long-term rental contract. So it could swing either way, Keith. It really depends on your facts and circumstances. So it happened this year. So next year, when you're ready to do this year's return, you can reach out to Augusto, and him and the right member of his team will be able to guide you through that process and also make the right choice. Yeah.
And just for completeness, also from a formal perspective, the registration with the tax authorities as a tax resident, it is also relevant because tax authorities require that you show some kind of document with the Portuguese address and also the documentation regarding the immigration process. So this is all relevant for the formal registration with the tax authorities and the date to consider.
Okay.
For example, you cannot register without a Portuguese address.
Right. Yes. Yeah, because you need to provide an address. Exactly. Even for whether it's for the D7 or for NIF or whatever, you must have provided some sort of address. So that will also be indicative. Okay. All right.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.